You think I'll let you zone?
Hey guys, I'm back with another look at an indie demo, and this time it's Wanderstars, a unique RPG that is based around the player collecting words and creating their own special attacks and moves with status effects. Developed by Paper Castle Games, who have had a few games under their belt like RPG platformer Under Hero, but this is their first time doing a turn-based RPG with mechanics that set it apart from the usual set. Wanderstars also takes heavy inspiration from 80s and 90s Japanese animation with the art direction, which is charming. Can Ringo and co. find the sweet spot to entice players to get invested into the story, or will this story need some more time to cook? Let's find out. The story so far is that Ringo is dreaming of her winning the Kai tournament, and we see her having a conversation with someone before Ringo wakes up and falls out of bed. We are introduced to Ringo's grandmother Anzu, who tells her to brush her teeth because she needs her to do something other than watch TV. Ringo will study in the competition for the next tournament because she will win it, but Grandma needs to cool it with the training because the last time they sparred, she threw out her back for 2 days straight. Anzu tells Ringo to hurry up and get ready because she needs to get groceries and asks if Ringo is okay with the other kids. Ringo says she'll be fine as she can defend herself, but Grandma didn't mean those kids. She takes her cell phone and storms off. After fighting through crab people and beachgoers, Ringo sees a star that crashes up on the beach, which turns out to be a wolf on a bike named Wolf, and he's looking for something. Ringo asks if she can ride his jet bike, which he refuses, but the thing Wolf is using is pointing at Ringo, and Wolf says that she has a piece of the map, but she doesn't know what he's talking about. They look at her phone charm and Wolf asks her to open it, and a piece of paper was in it. Then it fuses with the paper Wolf has. Wolf takes off now that he has what he wants. After chasing Wolf all over the island, she corners him and they fight. After winning, Ringo drags Wolf back to her grandma's house, saying that he's a thief, and she says the groceries? No, she forgot to get those. Anzu tells Ringo to let Wolf go, but he's not free yet as she wants to know what he took. Ringo says he took that glowy piece of paper that Anzu put in her charm, and does she know what it is? While she tries to explain, a new ship appears and Anzu tells Wolf that he was followed, but Wolf would know if he was tailed. Anzu tells Wolf that if the piece of paper is what they want, then they will leave if she hands him and the paper over. We find out on the way that Anzu isn't from the island, or the planet for that matter. As Anzu sees that Ringo and Wolf are getting along like friends as the pair try to deny it, they make it to the beach and Wolf is upset that he knows the pair that are searching for them. Axe and Wolf have some kind of history. Axe tells Wolf no more games because he knows that Wolf has the map, so just hand it over and they can go their separate ways. Wolf tries to talk his way out, but Axe stops it and tells Domino to handle this instead. Wolf runs after Axe, telling him that he just needs him to trust again because he needs the pieces of the map. Axe says he's not doing this again, and he has his orders from the captain of the Four Sword Pirates. Wolf tries to warn Axe about those pirates, but he won't listen. He's doing stuff his way now. Either give him the piece and walk away, or he will take it. After they get sucker punched and Wolf's spike destroyed, Anzu sees that they still want to go after them, so she tells them of the map that it needs every piece to form, but no one knows what it's to. She also gave a piece to Ringo's brother should Anzu need to find him again. If they want to go, then Ringo and Wolf have to defeat her to get the piece that she still has and her old ship. After the duo beat Anzu, they get ready for a new adventure, but Wolf has to make a call first. We see that Wolf has a debt that he needs to repay, and the map is the payment to Rabbit. He tells his contact he lost his pieces and ship got trashed, but he found another piece and is working on finding the ship. Rabbit just wants the debt paid soon as possible, and that's how the demo ends. The gameplay of Wanderstars is really interesting because you don't get attacks in the normal sense as your words are the attack you'll make. Green words like kick, punch, block, strike are the words that go first, and you can use them as is for basic damage and effects. The fun is adding red modifiers to the sentence to make them stronger and add effects like elemental damage as enemies have weaknesses to certain moves and elements for bonus damage. Be careful as words do have cooldowns for 1 turn or more depending on their strength, so you can't just spam the same ones over and over again. You can also recruit enemies and use their special ability to help you in battle by getting them to the breaking point, and instead of going for the finishing blow, you can show mercy and they'll be added. You can go into the menu and equip them. As for transversal, it's like a tabletop board where you go from spot to spot that has events like battles, NPCs, side events, and story. From what I could tell, events are like side quests you can do to get some backstory about the characters or the world and get something in return like money or an upgrade to stats. At the end of each board, Ringo has the option to upgrade one of her stats, but be careful because you can't go back to a board once you leave, so you may want to explore more of the board before leaving or miss out on something useful. The demo Wanderstars is really fun and will get you thinking because enemies will have weaknesses you didn't think they'd have, and you fight a surfer capybara. I'm not making this up, as you can see in the video, and the weakness is kicking them. Other than that, I hope we see more mechanics in the future, but if you were wondering if Wanderstars had voice acting, sadly it doesn't, which would make things even more entertaining than it already is. There isn't a release date for Wanderstars, and it's only coming out on Steam so far, but I'm optimistic that this will be a really fun game, and hopefully I'll get to see more of it pretty soon. That should do it for this first look. I'll keep snooping around for more games that I see and find interesting to show off, but until then, stay gold, and I'll see you in the next video.